Hello everyone, Starr here, and as some of you may know, when I went to Minecon this year, I brought with me a bunch of handmade wooden Minecraft heads to give as presents while I was there. I had so much fun making them, and you all seemed really interested in the process, so here's my video explaining how it was done. The heads were made out of wood. I bought some square face rods and cut them all down into cubes. I then proceeded to sand all the edges to make them smooth and free from splinters. Yup, every single cube. 112 of them. Yeah. After labeling and separating all the cubes into their respective mob groups, it was time for me to gather up my paintbrushes and give all these heads a base coat. After a lot of mixing to get the colours just right, I gave each cube several coats, making sure to at least leave one side unpainted so they could rest on it to dry without sticking everywhere. This part definitely took the longest, as some colours, such as white, needed 3 or 4 coats to get a smooth covering, and waiting for them to dry took far too long, and I'm an impatient woman. But finally, once I'd done coat, after coat, after coat, after coat, the bases were done. I trimmed down some paintbrushes to make tiny, more accurate bristles, because many of the details on these heads were way too tough for me to do with an ordinary paintbrush. I'm looking at you, gas stripes, way too many of you to paint. For the textured aspect of the creeper, I cut a square out of an old sponge paintbrush, and dabbed on a lighter shade of green using that. I did a similar method for the sides of the squid to get that fade to a lighter blue which the skin has. I'm not the most accurate painter in the world, so some of them came out looking a little derpy than others, and somehow half the casts ended up looking angry rather than sad, but a week later all the details were done. Once all the heads were dry, it was time to give them a coating of a clear gloss to stop paint from chipping, waterproof them, and generally make their appearance a lot more aesthetically pleasing. After many fume-filled hours, a light head, and glossy hands, these heads were finally done. I'm really pleased with how they came out, although I wish I was a little more accurate with my brush strokes for some of them, but it's all a learning process. I love being able to give these as presents for people, and I still have quite a few left, which I'll be giving away or selling, so make sure you keep an eye on all my social media for any announcements related to that. Thanks for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to leave a like if you did, and maybe I'll do some more DIY videos in the future. I really like doing this. I don't get to flaunt my GCSE in woodwork that much. Just saying.